factoring the sum or difference of cubes. So just like on yesterday's lesson, this is going to be a binomial. You should be able to take the cube root of both terms, but unlike yesterday, you can either have a plus sign or a minus sign that separates the two. So the cube root, which is represented by putting a little q inside that check mark, of x cubed means I'm looking to see what number is being multiplied times itself 3 times to be able to create that. And for this case, that means that is x. The cube root of 125, which is 5 times 5 times 5. So 5 is the number that would multiply to get that. There is an acronym to help remember the signs it will be using. We'll talk about it as we go through it, and it's SOAP. You're going to, in your first parentheses, take the cube root of the first item, which is x, and the cube root of the last. And you're going to separate it with a minus sign. On the second one, you will take this number and you're going to square it. And so that's going to be x squared. Then you're going to take the product of these two numbers. So x times 5 is 5x. And the last thing you're going to do is square the last term. Okay, and I told you that SOAP is going to come into play here in a minute. SOAP means same sign, opposite sign, and the last one is always positive. Okay, so let's factor this next one. So we need it's x cubed plus 27. So we're going to take the cube root of x cubed, which gives us x. We're going to take the cube root of 27, which gives us 3. So following the same pattern we did on the last one, we're going to take this cube root of x cubed, giving us x, same sign, the cube root of 27, which gives us 3. Next, we are going to square, then take the product, and in front of that we're going to do the opposite sign. And then we are going to square the last. And in front of that is a plus. It's always positive. Normally when you find an x squared, we always try to factor it. These are always going to be prime. That second set of factors is always prime. Okay, one more time. This time, I look to see is there something that can factor out of both those terms, because there is a coefficient in front of my x cubed. They are both divisible by 5, so I divided 5 out of both terms, leaving me x cubed plus 64. And so I take the cube root of both items, x cubed the cube root of x cubed is x. The cube root of 64 is 4. So that 5 just gets written down in front. X, same sign. 4. You square the first item. Opposite sign. The product, which is 4x, plus square the last, 16. And that's the final answer.